Hello YouTubers, this is Brian the Smasher here, and I am going to tell you my intro of my Nazi Zombie storyline. This time, I'm going to make more Nazi Zombies storyline, as you're knowing right now. So I'm going to keep making episodes. This is my first episode so far based on the intro. And right now, in this intro, I'm going to tell you about the history of the characters and the maps in order. So just sit back and relax, and just watch the episode. Here are our four main Nazi zombie characters: Edward Richthofen, Nikolai Belinsky, Tank Dempsey, and Takeo Masaki. Now, let's start talking about our four Nazi zombie characters. Now, let's start with one of the main characters, Richthofen. Edward Richthofen is a psychopath and a sadistic Nazi scientist. He was known as the Doctor and the Butcher. He used to work for the German military and then was accepted into Group 935. Although he was still an undercover agent from the Illuminati, he was also the first one to make the first teleporter along with Dr. Schuster. They successfully teleported a walnut 3 feet. He showed it to Dr. Maxis, but Maxis thought it was foolish, and told him to experiment with element 115. Richthofen still continued on working on the teleporter behind Maxis's back. One day, Richthofen even used himself as a test subject for the teleporter. Then he teleported to a jungle from the past for a long amount of time, and then he teleported on the moon base. Sitting in front of him was a black pyramid. He examined it, and after a while, he touched it, causing him to get shocked. This is why Richthofen heard voices in his head and why he became a psychopath. He later returned to the Group 935 base and told Schuster what he had been through. I think that Richthofen was a bad character, so basically, he's a badass evil character. Alright, so that's about Richthofen. Now let's go move to the next character. Alright guys, our next character is going to be Nikolai, so let's read his, talk about his history. Nikolai Belinsky was the baddest of all four characters. His history was quite surprising. Nikolai was no ordinary Russian. He served in the Red Army, and during his lifetime he had 7 wives. His 5th wife died while clearing an axe with her neck. He also had 1 child. Later in his lifetime, he was captured by Group 935 and brought to Richthofen, and he did experiments on him with other 2 characters. Since then, his memory was wiped, and he only had an obsession with vodka. He usually functions on vodka. And I think that's about it for our Nikolai storyline. My part to me is that it's really surprising that he's had 7 wives, and that's a lot. Going through a lot of marriage. But alright, let's go to the next character, and now. Alright guys, now we're talking about our 3rd character here. One of the most best out of the 4, Dempsey. Corporal Tank Dempsey is an American soldier who fought for the Marine Corps. Dempsey was a cool, badass American. He had a wife and 1 daughter at the age of 5. No one could ever stop the badass American. Until one day, he was captured and sent to Richthofen, and his memory was wiped too, like Nikolai's. He still has hatred towards Richthofen. Some people see him stupid after getting his memory wiped, but he is still what he is now. And that is our Dempsey history, and we will be giving our last one, which is Takeo Masaki. Alright guys, so here's our next character, Takeo. He isn't that much popular, but he's still a member of the crew. I mention it in his history, so let's read his history. Takeo Masaki was a soldier of the Imperial Japanese Army. Takeo Masaki's only weapon is a katana. He believed much in honor than life. Takeo was born in wealth. Richtofen also tested him and as well wiped his memories, though Richtofen felt neutral towards Takeo. After Takeo's memory getting wiped, he only preferred to say Japanese proverbs. Takeo wasn't popular, but he is still a member of the crew. Alright guys, so that's all the characters, and next I will mention the Call of Duty Nazi Zombies storyline maps. So, but I'm not going to put them in order because I might not be able to do it all in order. But, next we are going to put the maps. So thank you for watching the characters. Now I'm going to put the maps. Okay, so the following maps that I have here are Natural Moon, Shangri-La, 5, Call of the Dead, Ascension, Verrückt, Kino der Toten, and Darius. And thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe or comment. And all I have to say is thank you for watching. Hope you guys like